Hello, everybody. Hopefully, I'm finding you in a good mood. Hopefully, you are in a good emotional state. Hopefully, you're keeping cool and went over to those energies to understand them. What's going to happen is that tomorrow is the moon. It's going to be coming and move out from Mercury, entering Can Leo. In the afternoon, she's going to beginning to square Lilith. Usually, this Leo Scorpio energies squaring there. That is more about bruised ego, when the secrets, the shadows are coming out in the public, and then, this is kind of like when the things that you've been hiding or something that was deep within you that you don't want to be a public, and someone becomes a public, and now the secrets are spills out, and guess what? Your ego is bruised, right? And you have this energy of you want to avenge, revenge, and so on. And going on with those energies in there, particularly with the moon opposing Pluto, you're not going to be kind of like going with your spiritual evolution. You're going to be going with these emotions of the bruised ego. So please don't make irrational decisions and actions in there. Stay away from people who has this, okay? Because those kind of like an energies, they're gonna be some driving us nuts. You may gonna feel it. You feel it within the air, but you do not know what this is look like. So to go with the energies up here at 7 o'clock in the morning, we are going to know that energy. I was talking about this energy. It's gonna coming from unhealed wounds from the past. Because see, if you're okay with your own past in there, if you heal, you're not worried about it, what your past is gonna bring out there. You don't care. You don't just, it is what it is. You're not going to have problems, right? But now, since that past it comes in, and since the secrets is going to be coming out, you're going to have somewhat challenges. The moon is going to be very well with Saturn and Neptune. It's kind of like a hold you down, not to be kind of like an aggravations mode, and not to be in that situations in there. Uranus is going to be asking you to quickly, when you're sensing this kind of like a lower energies, you to reacting on the soul. But you need to see it this within yourself of how you are going to be in there. Hi, Angie. Thank you for saying hi. And seeing it this, you're going to feel it as like a vibrations, okay? Take a look at it that if you have these vibrations within you, you're going to start emitting it. And since you're emitting it, you become like a magnet who is attracting it and there. So you can see your situations for you. Cover the camera for I cannot see it this because it's a very small. I don't know what I have to cover my camera for, but it is what it is. If you don't like it, that is what it is. But seeing it, those positions and those energies in there, you're going to be attracting this kind of like a more and more. So focus personally within you, within your own situations, what you have to be focusing there. Don't get your day to starting within this, in there. Have no idea who you're talking about in there. Marshall Lamar Jackson's. I have no idea what that is. All right. Go back into the astrology at later on at 8 and 9 o'clock. That energy is going to be beginning to rise up tremendously. It's kind of like you put the water to boil. Okay, That energy is going to be boiled it up over and over. We are going to be seeing it through the ascendant going into Leo, what the situations will be. Particularly, we're talking about 9 o'clock. That is going to be a square in Venus, and this is when you're going to be turning. Oh, there is no love here. I'm going to be getting it. But that ascendant also is going to beginning to square what Lilith, and that is it about the true Lilith. So here is how you're going to be seeing it and looking at for the what the truth. And now with that truth, and since the mean Lilith is going to be in there opposing the mid-heaven, basically what is the right thing to do, you ain't going to be kind of like a doing it. You're going to be looking at into the dirt of the other people in there. So seeing it within yourself, this is going to be some energies that are going to be coming in towards you, like emotions in there. Particularly, don't be mad about other people's actions, other people when their ego comes in towards you. Okay, stay away kind of like from those energies in there, because they are going to come up. We're going to have a nice break to show you at 10 o'clock, because the midheaven it's going to be with Mars. It's going to calm down that warrior within yourself, you to fighting for things, you to getting into things. Midheaven is going to be with Venus. It's kind of like a, hey, here is, take a look about the love perspective. Some of you may be going into this, it's like, I don't need to fight, because I know that every time there is a fight, there is a this role of the 3V. Okay, in there is a victim, there is a victor, and there is a villain in all these stories. So when you know this, you don't want to play those three roles, right? You just want to be peace. All right. Talking about the energies that's going to be rising up around 1 o'clock. We already know them. They're with the sun. You're going to be looking what you want to authorize in there. What is going to be more interesting with the energies? That's going to be at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock energies, be mindful, because that's going to be the time when that water that was boiling all day about these energies, about this, all of a sudden you may want to feel up like, I'm fed up. I want to say what I need to say. I want to do what I need to do. I want to go and have different actions. I want to go tell the boss. I want to tell the management, or I want to say this. I want to say that, and blah 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 blah, and then, or I want to talk about bad about this person, or bad about that person, or about that manager, or whatever it is in your situations. In your case, it could be even a family members and so on. Now that kind of like energies comes in, because the ascendant that is at the Libra. In there, it's about the relationship is going to be opposing Chiron, unhealed wounds, and that is going to be beginning this squaring there with Lilith. All of a sudden, all this energy is going to be boiled up, and now you're going to feel like you've been putting into a boiling. If you are staying in the good energies, that is going to be feel like you are inside of the incubator, and in right now you are ready for what? To be very well taken care of. But you need to what? Hold your peace during these transition times. 4 o'clock is going to come in interesting, because that is going to be ascendant with the dark moon Lilith. That is the Scorpio's energies. This is the time at 4 o'clock that you're like, I want to go fight. I want to revenge. I just want to be avenging, and you getting all those emotions within you. But the authority is going to be looking at over from Cancer is like, this is the right thing. The inner warrior, which is Mars, is going to be looking at this is the right thing. Here is because we are emotional human beings, okay? We all have emotions, right? That emotions is turning into energy of actions. And if we give up under these emotions within ourselves, in there, guess what? Our actions is not going to be based out of the wisdom and awareness of our actions. It's going to be basing of our hurt feelings. Okay, so this is a very because we are going to be studying these lessons. What happened in 28 days when the moon and the sun they're going to coming together at Leo. We're going to see these lessons, but right now we are going to what? we're going to screw up. We're going to do some things that are not the right things, right? All right. Very in particular moments that will be about 9 o'clock. I'm expecting about 9 o'clock these energies to really kind of like beginning to boil. They're going to be with the dark moon Lilith. Just so you know that the moon and Pluto there in oppositions, you're going to be opposing against of what you need to do instead of revising your actions in there. Mercury, it is opposing Pluto. Mercury is also in Leo, so be mindful with the words that you're using, how you communicate, because this communications is also going on within you, inside of your head. Okay, so those kind of like energies that's going to boil that up, it's going to be steamed out, and so on. What I'm advising you that if you have some challenges within your life, stop for a minute, count till 10, go out for a walk, go take a cold shower in there within your own self. Don't be agitated, don't be aggravated, and let the things to fall in a natural path, because you have to be focused on the future, not what it was, not what you think you should be. You can control only things that you can control. The others cannot control you can control yourself, and don't try to understand what else it is all screwed up. Okay, don't live in the future, because you're gonna missing the past, and you're gonna missing the present in there. Don't worry about too much in there. All you have to do is focus within you, and that's what this report is pretty much about it. Truth is going to be spoken. Yes, the truth is going to be spoken at 10 o'clock. Some of you may be going to have some, a very kind of like a confidential talks, okay, about doing some things properly. But some of those confidential talks, they may going to trigger Mars, okay? As that energies of the midheaven that it's going to be coming in is going to be triggersome of lots of expressions. So later on, we are going to be talking about at tomorrow morning. You're going to be waking up with kind of like a little bit of this yesterday's energies in there. You're still going to hold on to grudges. For those people who particularly you have something in Leo Scorpio squaring stuff, oh boy, you guys gonna feel it. You know how that feels, particularly if you have one of those squares. Be mindful about if you have any of those zodiac signs at the fourth house, because this is gonna happening at home. Okay, if it's in the seventh house, it's gonna happen in the relationships. If it's in the 10th house, it's about work. If it's in 12th house, don't be mad at God that the things don't go your way. Okay, that's what I want to suggest you. And in the morning, we're gonna be heading out to see the right things that we need to do. Hopefully, you did your inner work in there. Of course, the moon it's gonna be a squaring tomorrow Venus, but we are gonna be talking about more about this when we're gonna talk about this more tomorrow. All right, guys. So that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching the astrology report. Hopefully this report helps you in your life one way or another, and looking forward for your comments. Much love to you guys.